So, welcome in. And if you know any of my content, you'll know exactly what this video is. Let me hit enter, and right here, let me go to the very top. Very beginning of the match. I have no idea what these people are saying. I put some of the pre-game ones into like a language detector just to like translate it for me because I was not, I don't know. I don't know much of what their language is. And they kept saying Loki, Gambit, because I was Loki at the beginning, Hawkeye, whatever. I don't know what they said. I asked our Hawkeye, hey, even though I'm Loki, do you want me to be Cloak and Dagger for the team up? And he says, I don't need it if you don't want to. And I kind of like, yeah, I'll do it. I play my supports best into my team. That's pretty much I adapt my support, what my team needs, what my support best fits as with my team comp. So like, yeah, I'll do it for you. And so it happens, and it's like, I swear we would have lost this match. This is like a cliche lost match. There was, I think, a trio all speaking and all typing like this the whole game. There's the Emma, there was a Hawkeye, and then there's another person. I think it was like a Moon Knight or Hela, whatever they were. And they just kept pinging heals, pinging heal, pinging heal, pinging heal, need a little health. Our invis too. They were amazing. They were actually like calming back and like, shut up. Like you're getting 1v6 and you're pinging for heals, shut up. And so yeah, you can see ping for health, ping for health. This person says, English, you're mute. No one's talking to you. You know, dog, no problem, GG, kidding. Just kidding, bro, English, like, need healing. Awareness, 20 support. Oh, I remember this. He was in our spawn pretty much with a Venom, and he was complaining that we didn't heal him while we were on the point. It's like, okay, buddy. I'll show the game too. Then you can see need healing. It really started to be bad during the second round. Supports, higher your in-game volume. Need healing, 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 need healing. Supports, I swear. I have to pray for heals while he's 1v6ing and getting one shot by Hawkeye. Need healing. Not this time, dog. You just open your eyes. Need healing, need healing, need healing. And we second tank. Now you talk English, dog. Yeah, I remember the person who was like typing, I think it's like Spanish, I may be wrong on that though. They were just complaining all over the match on comms and like text and in voice. They finally spoke English just to, you know, harass us, be toxic. So he's like, well, let me be toxic back. Now you can talk. Okay. This person initiated surrender. Healing, need healing. Need you report Luna for throwing. Yeah, this is the end of the game. Never mind, I was correct. You play Moon. And they pretty much just flame the other team. Keep spamming Hanks. What? I still don't know what that means. And then all that. I don't know why they're flaming their Luna. Luna was actually getting heavy value. She's scared to use her mic. Slipped in a little racism too. You definitely have no friends IRL with the way you speak. Don't forget through the game too. Okay, let's see the game now. As you can see right here, you know, I've had very few games as of Rocket, but you know, it has 66, again, 57 with Loki, 53 overall. I've dropped some supports, but I'll show you my competitive history. 1 loss, 4 wins, 2 losses, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, 3 wins. You can see where I've been playing it today, right here. So beginning of the day, I won, lost, and 3 wins. I'm calling it here today. I'm halfway through GM1. This was the stat sheet. You can see I was Cloak and Dagger, Invis, Emma, Hawkeye, and then Hela, Magic, Moon Knight, Phoenix, Psylocke, Moon Knight, Star-Lord, Hawkeye. I think this was the original Hawkeye too, if he was the Lord. It doesn't show right here though. But yeah, if you just look at pure healing numbers, I mean, we did pretty decent along with damage and final hits as support. So let's watch the game. Like I did in my previous video. I'll actually show the beginning too because it's important just to back up my story. Let's go right here. You can see was Loki, and then I switched for Moa or whatever how you pronounce his name. I was like, hey, do you want this? And he's like, no, it's up to you. So I just, you know, did it for the team up. I think they rolled this. Oh yeah, I remember our Hela now. You can see me looking at the Hela. Let's go to the complainers. 1.5 speed, just so it's not a severely long video. Okay, let's see this gameplay. Remember, it's the support's fault, guys. You know, 0 awareness. Let's fight them. Remember, he complained about our awareness. Let's see how long it takes him to actually realize the game is on. So, 5 seconds. That's 10 seconds. 15. It took him 15 seconds to realize, oh yeah, their game's going on. Oh, he paused again. Okay, oh no, he paused again. Okay, it's probably taken him over a half a minute after the game started to even start in fighting in the battle. Okay, he starts fighting, and he gets just, I believe he gets demolished here. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a person complaining for you. Let me get to a better spot now. Okay. And as I unpause this, I just want to say this beforehand. Me and the Invis didn't have much chemistry at the beginning. Like, we weren't working together very well at the beginning, but then we started working together really well during the second and third rounds. I mean, second round. I keep thinking it just went into overtime from how bad it went. You're like, huh? Remember, most of our DPS and our Emma were complaining about heals. Like, there's nothing we can really do about that. Is it 0.25 speed or 1.5 speed? So you'll be the judge of that. Let me get into a better place now. I just want to, like, stop right here for a moment. Like, what is this? You can tell from how it's flickering. This put like a digital pixelation filter on him. Okay, now back to the actual video. Oh, and in case you're wondering, the enemy team, their Widow is playing for the vibes, just in case you guys were curious about that. Okay, let's see how the battle goes right here. We're just coming back. They're pushing up. Okay, let's see us flooding out. These two go up here away from both supports' vision. Okay, let's see how this battle goes here. They already, before we even fought, they did that. Okay. My ult saves us from Psylocke, and then we're just pushing along. And yeah, we hold them here for a very long time. Psylocke here, and you can see, I mean, not even one battle, they already made it over halfway. The emote heavily overextends, gets Groot walled off, and Venom ulted. I mean, what is that? What is that ult? Maybe you just like missed it because all the stuff going on. Yeah, I believe we lose here. Or no, okay. We're trying our best. We pick off their Psylocke. I mean, why Hela ult into an Invis ult? Psylocke is dead over here. Okay, start getting picks. I mean, you can see the enemy team is a lot more spread out. We're a lot more grouped up. I mean, Emma got literally nothing without ult. Look how long these walls stay up, by the way. I mean, if you, like, rewind, you can see... Oh, yeah, this is where the Hela was complaining. So let's go back a while. What was the Hela doing? She comes in from spawn. And then just both a Psylocke and a Venom deal with her. Now I want you to look at my POV, because I do realize, and I do here, but let's see my POV. Remember, all these walls are here. Do that. We get that. Okay, cleaning up. Okay, let's stagger, and nope. Okay. Like, I was keeping the team up, doing my job. I mean, it's you're being dove. Even if I was healing, solo heals with Cloak and Dagger aren't really good, so. Maybe you could blame that on us, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think so. You can blame it on me. I mean, they're the worst DPS in the lobby right now, other than maybe the Widow, but she does have one more final hit, and she is playing for the vibes, so that's an extra point. Okay, let's see. I mean, they are staggered with the Invis. We're helping up here deal with the Venom. I'm here with the Moon Knight and Phoenix. Okay. I mean, the walls, even though we have two DPS who are good with walls, they just stay up for a very long time, way longer than they should. Okay, let's see how this battle goes. I mean, I save us some Psylocke ult again. Do that. Okay, good ult from Moon Knight. I don't think the Moon Knight complained too much, but I don't think he actually complained that much. I may have a bad memory, though. Keep in mind, I was commenting this entire time, hey, there's, you're being walled off, you're this, you're that. Like, good ways, not like bad ways. And we were, I don't know, they weren't really respecting my comms. Saw him, he was low, and was like, okay. Yeah, we're holding him pretty well. I don't see too big of an issues here. We forced Invis ult because she overextended. They just spammed ult at us and just killed us. This is what the Hawkeye began. Like, our Moon Knight was the previous Hawkeye. Now that Hela is on Hawkeye, so remember that. Remember his positioning. That will be key. Actually saying who is the problem and who's not. Let me just like go up here for a second. Keep in mind, I want you guys to look at the Hawkeye, okay? Okay, good Moon Knight all again. He was actually the carry of our game. And I remember I calmed right here, watch out for the Luna. Because Luna this whole entire game liked to sneak behind us and liked to... My main worry actually was that she would sneak on cart. I mean... Look how pushed up that Hawkeye is. He is behind cover, away from their supports. I believe he does die here. Nope, that Moon Knight does. I feel like the Phoenix dies too. No, okay. I have to play aggressive with this ult, attack that Luna, pushing her back. And then they pretty much, I want to call it C9ing, but you know what happens. Okay, now this round. I mean, you will see what happens this round. I mean, it was going horribly. It felt like we're a whole different team from the first to second round. I feel like this is a good angle, because this is really just painful to watch. Like, Hawkeye gets one shot again. I mean, our Emma dies. I mean, this is a constant team fight, this dog fight. More like dog walk. Phoenix doesn't, you know, pull back, she dies. Hawkeye again, I mean, he's standing in the wide open. Emma taking brute force from everyone. I mean, this isn't a good start. I mean, the Hawkeye's getting dove in again. We get picked off, and it's just constant feed fest again. They're pinging for heals every single second instead of actually holding the left click, applying pressure. Me and the Invis actually start patty caking a whole lot during this. The Hawkeye actually gets a pick. Okay, and finally. Then we can just move around the cart. He gets picked off again. I try to apply pressure, and then me exiting. Got shot. Okay, good Moon Knight ult. And then let's see the stats actually. Remember, the Hawkeye was complaining the most. 8 and 7, the worst DPS in the lobby. Again, it's always the worst. Okay, it's one shot again. Remember, guys, it's the awareness of the supports. It's the support's problem. They're not healing me. I'm getting one shot. But yeah, it's always the worst DPS in the lobby that always complains the most. Keep that in mind. 8 and 8. Meanwhile, the DPS who never complained barely, if I remember correctly, is the Moon Knight. The best DPS in the lobby. That's how it goes. Remember, if you're the worst DPS in the lobby, it has to be the healers.
I am ready.
He gets picked off from being overextended. And then pretty much, yeah. Hawkeye staggers himself. And then, yeah, the Emma rushes in instead of retreating. Okay, that's a bold move. Let's see if it pays off. Our Hawkeye ults in point and starts just firing at the supports. The 9 and 9 worst DPS in the lobby. You know, you have to flame your supports. You have to use your ult in the spawn, because you know what? You are the best DPS in the lobby. I mean, it's always the support's fault if you do bad. I mean, you're at a high skill character. You're 9 and 9. You have a horrible accuracy rate. You have one of the lowest final hits in the entire lobby. I mean, yeah, definitely not your fault. Let's waste an ult and spawn. Phoenix doesn't wait for the rest of their team. Pops ult, more like he's forced to. I believe doesn't get anyone with that, but you know, applies some pressure. And we don't have really an ult for that, so we're just like trying our best. Phoenix gets one shot. Our Moon Knight has another good ult. That Moon Knight was actually carrying our DPS. Me and the end of it is just pocketing him. The Hawkeye. Okay, they actually got a kill. Like, he needs to be pocketed for 50 years just to get one kill. I believe there is a mini fight here. No? Okay. Okay, let's see this now. She gets picked off from being heavily overextended again. How many deaths does that Luna have? 9? Okay. I mean, you can see the magic overextended, but you know, she's back now. I counted my team. I'm going to be on point because I've said this multiple times. You know, I won't get as many points because I'm on point. I'm actually getting the cart when my team pushes up. Like, I'm not going to get thanked for this. Nobody's going to say I'm the reason we won for this. But, you know, I'm on cart. You know, I believe the Luna sneaks up here, freezes me, and then, like, 2-shots me. And then my team is pretty falls over from there. They wasted a lot of ults, though. And then watch my team's awareness. The cart is moving backwards. I had to count to my team, hey, go on the car, it's moving backwards. And then they finally was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I just wanted to get out of there with that Hawkeye. We're lucky we actually have a competent DPS who's now our Star-Lord instead of Moon Knight. He does that, I just get in the rubble, don't get mind controlled, use the bounce. And we just pretty much get picked off. Me and the Invis back up. Venom's bunny hopping, he attacks us, but we're just getting free ult from this pretty much. Well is he, but you know. Okay, now let's go backwards. Okay, our magic gets staggered. Star-Lord staggered before he can even exit the room. Heavy pressure on us. I mean, 30 seconds, let's see what happens. Remember, right here, number 8 final hits, the lowest of all DPS. 11 deaths, the most in the lobby. Let's see what he has to do now. Let's see if he picks up the pace. Lots of ults being used. Me and the Invis are sticking close together. Getting good picks. I get a good pick. Let me go down here. Okay. I also want to look at the Emma. I mean, 12 deaths for the Hawkeye. The Emma stats are actually decent. I mean, look at that damage received. 40,900. Sure, she has a shield, but I have not seen those numbers unless someone's playing Groot. I mean, right here we just clean up, pretty much. I do that all just to clean up. They force them. I didn't know I just did like a 4 for Fantastic Four. This guy comes in. I go out of that just so I'm not, you know, Hawkeye ulted. Remember that, never mind, that's our Hawkeye. I mean, you know, he dies though, you know, as usual. That's our Psylocke, and then we clean up. I mean, the DPS with the lowest final hits in the entire lobby, the highest deaths in the entire lobby, that's the person complaining about awareness, about heals, and who's doing good in the game. Man, talk about hypocrisy. I mean, I thought this is like a cliche loss. Pure toxic. I mean, complaining about heals, bad DPS. So I was in Eternity, like Celestial 1 lobby right now, and they're that bad. I don't know really what to say here. They were just, maybe they just had a very bad off game or something. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Was I the problem? Were they? Just let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. See ya.